Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get rolling here in just a minute after I make sure the stream is coming through all right. Hope you all are having a great Sunday. Okay, YouTube looks good. Been a little bit of a busy weekend for me. Had to pop down to Alabama. Got to see one of my cousins get married, which is always a joyous occasion. Spend a little time with family, which is always a good thing. But does mean I've been running around a little bit crazy the last couple of days. Let's see. Looks like we're good on YouTube, but I'm not getting the stream through on Facebook, so I'm not totally sure what that's about. But let me just pop the link over on Facebook so the folks who watch it there can find us. My Auburn Tigers finally got a win. What's up, Steve, Rumex, Damon? Good to see you all. Hey, what's up, Brian? Yeah, vintage breaks every week. So, a couple of set breaks tonight. We got a 2018 box break, which is not totally normal for us, but vintage set breaks every week. What is up, Ed? Good to see you in the chat. What's up, Greg? I don't know why the chats are coming through with the at whatever ever. Hey Christian, hey Joe. But yeah, Brian. So breaks usually go up they're available for purchase on Fridays. Whenever they sell out, and we usually broadcast on Sunday nights. And then I'll get stuff sorted and shipped over the next week, and then we do it all over again. Okay, sorry, let me get this Facebook post written. Everything is not sold out at the moment. The baseballs are sold out. The two baseball breaks we're doing tonight are sold out. The 63 Tops baseball set break is sold out, as is that 2018 Heritage High Number box break. There are still total 113 spots left in this 73 football break. I think we'll break it tonight. So, if you want to get in that, do so. If you're interested in something a little higher end that, we'll probably break the middle of November. Oh, audio looks okay to me. I'm assuming since I'm getting a little bit of response in the chat that may just be you, Steve. If folks would confirm you got audio, that would be helpful. Okay. Thanks, Steve Strauss. Thanks, Damon. Yeah, so we do have this 58 Tops auto break. Yeah, I've got a link. The 58 auto break will likely break this middle of November. Under 300 spots left. Mostly autograph set break, which is 18 cards are not autographed. Those, if you hit one of those 18, you still get $125 break credit. So a little higher end, a little slower sale. We've got some free bonus spots in that one worked into these other breaks. So some folks who hit commons in these or get lucky in the randomizer will also get spots in that 58 auto break. Before we do that, we do need to give away 5 spots to our classic cardboard members in the 63 break. So, classic cardboard, a little community trying to build up. Mostly right now it's giveaways and just a little bit of chat and banter and buy sell trade posts. But more to come in the future as this community gets bigger. 30 folks if you count me and Jeff Tomlin, who are kind of heading it up. So 30 folks in there right now. So good odds on these giveaways. Giving away after this will be like over $300 worth of value. $10 a month to get into that if you want to subscribe at the link there. But yeah, to do that giveaway, we go here. And I click, what do I click? Manage giveaways, that's it. And then I've got a little drop down to pick winners now. So picking winners now. Pick winners. Okay. Now no active giveaways, so that's closed, and I have to go find who the winners are. All right, so we've got Damon as one winner. Can y'all see that, or is it too small? It's pretty small. Better. All right, so Damon wins one. Yaron wins one. Steve Bauman wins one. Greg wins one. And Joe Driver. So congrats to you guys for snagging some free spots in this one. Classic Cardboard, giving away stuff every week. So make sure you get in on those. Alrighty, let's see, where am I at? Okay, we need to look at the checklist before we do this randomizer, so that you can see where things fall. As I mentioned, we've got some bonus spots in the 58 auto break. Those are going to go to the spots that are highlighted. So, you know, spot number 50, whoever gets card number 50 also gets a 58 auto spot. So those are valued at, you know, $125 a piece. These are the 10 cards that come with those bonus spots. Just wanted to show those to you ahead of time, so you know what we're getting into. So 576 cards in this set. Sold 570, gave 6 away. Congrats to Brent Walston for winning the free spot giveaway on social media. Burl Sports getting in on those free spot giveaways. Okay. So this, let's see, if it's your first time breaking with us, we randomize our list of names. So however many spots you bought, that's how many times your name is in this list. Same goes for the 73 break when we get to it later. We randomize the name list of names and paste it right next to the checklist. So whoever comes out of the randomizer in spot number 1 gets card number 1, National League batting leaders. You know, whoever comes out in spot number 537 gets Pete Rose, and so on. We don't show all 576 cards on the break. We don't read all 576 names. We'll read through several dozen hits, show those on the live stream, and then after the broadcast is over, I'll post a full list sorted by participant so you can see exactly what you hit. Now this is the part where I need your help deciding how many times we're going to randomize this list. Let's do between or including 3 and 12. Between or including 3 and 12, put a number in the chat. Third number is how many times we'll randomize the 63 break. Fourth number is how many times we'll randomize the 2018 box break. And then the fifth number is how many times we'll randomize that 1973 break. Thanks, Steve. Rumex Greg's got us with 8 randoms on the 63. Andy's got us with 8 randoms on the 2018. And Hawknog, I think that's Galen's, got us with 8 randoms on the 73. So thanks for being consistent. 3 through 5 there. Appreciate y'all. Damon, always being difficult. I like it. All right. Let's see, make sure I'm not getting any weird messages that I need to pay attention to. Okay, cool. Thanks to those of you who are ticking off those 73 football spots. I think we're gonna break this tonight. So we'll do the 63 and the 2018 to give folks time to hop in there. But go snag some spots in that 73 football break. It'll be fun. We've never done a 73 football break before. All right, so that means it is time to do some random magic. All right. So we got our list copied. We use random.org's list randomizer. All right, 8 randoms coming your way. Here's 1, 576. Cool. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Jeremy Mariquin on top. Yaren on bottom. Hey, what's up, Derek? You all right? We're just getting the party started. A lot to run down at the beginning of this one. On the social media giveaway for the, I'm going to shift my view real quick and while I chat. The social media giveaway asked who people are backing in the World Series. We're even after 2 games, and I'd say moderately even in the responses to social media, maybe skewing a little toward the Jays, but lots of people are excited to watch Ohtani continue to make magic, which is totally understandable. So I'm a big fan of chasing history, and Ohtani just feels like it's fun. It's fun to root for him to do well. And I'm a big I like Kershaw a lot. I'm not really a Dodgers fan, but a couple of guys, so I'm probably leaning Dodgers in my cheering. All right. Let's look at a couple of home run leaders cards first. Yaren gets the NL. Michael Mayville gets the AL. Floating heads in the leaders cards as well as the rookies, of course. But jam-packed Hall of Famers on National League here with Mays, Frankie, Hank, Ernie, and Cepeda. Then we got 6 heads on the American League. Killebrew leading the way. Of course, retrospective of the previous year, 1962. Right, next hit we'll look at Jim Raymer getting the Al K line. Maybe I just knocked my stack over. Maybe I didn't. Who will know? It wasn't on camera. Zero evidence. Okay. Veteran Masters, 43. Stengel. Woodling. Lots of great multiplayer cards in The 63 set, this one has 3 baseball bats, so you know I'm loving it. Our first 58 Topps auto spot going to Brian Smith with card number 50, Billy Pierce. Another cool multiplayer card, Duke Snyder, Gil Hodges on the Friendly Foes. And a Mark Odenwelder. Junior Gilliam, card 80. Going to James DeLong. Yaz is 115. Going to Mark Odenwelder. Mr. Carl Yastrzemski. Roger Maris, going to Aaron Hervey. Robin Roberts is 125, going to Christian Wagner. Bob Uecker, 126, going to Yaron. Hey, thanks, Brian. Richie Ashburn, going to Christopher Gongi. Pride of the National League, Mays, Musial, going to Kevin Kelly. Another one of those great multiplayer cards. All the you mean like the pre-packaged set breaks? Is that what you mean, Brian? Johnny Podres, going to Mark Odenwelder. Padres. The Dodgers won the World Series in 1963. Then 163, Don Larson, going to James DeLong. Jim Cott, 165, going to Andrew Goldman. Rookie stars, Gaylord Perry going to Michael Leiner. Oh, yeah, Brian, like this break, there four of the 63 Topps cards are graded, 4 of the 73 Topps football are graded. So yeah, some graded cards for sure. If grading were a little faster, I probably would have graded some of these other stars in this one. Just these are the 4 that were graded when I bought the set. So I got some orders that have been sitting at grading for an uncomfortably long time. Bomber's best, 2 baseball bats, the Mick in the middle, Trash Richardson flanking him. Great card. Going to Chad Rasner. Like this is a really clean card here. Likely a 5 or a 6. That's one I probably would have graded if they'd be going faster. Just a little wear along these edges. 63s really show that wear more than you know, some sets with white borders all the way around. Right. 190. Mini Minoso going to Andy Dinger. That means the Mick is up next. 4.5 on the mantle. Nice color. Decent centering. Corner wear is our main detractor. Absolutely. Wear is certainly certainly part of the deal with vintage. All right, so Mantle's 200. He has got some 58 bonus spots on each side of him. So the Mantle goes to Paul Canham. Very nice hit, Paul. Great addition to the collection with 58 Bowman, or not Bowman. There is no 58 Bowman. 58 Topps auto spots going to Jason Shepard and Christian Wagner, along with those card numbers 199 and 201. Luis Aparicio is up next. Going to Patrick Sturgeon. Koufax, legendary year in 1963. NL MVP winner, World Series MVP, going to Jeremy Marquand. Let's see. I had some stats pulled up here. Koufax, 25 wins, 306 strikeouts, 1.88 ERA. Absolutely fantastic season for Koufax. Hey, you bet, Paul. Congrats again. Tony Oliva, 228 on the rookie stars. Going to Jeremy Marquand. Nice break, Jeremy. Casey Stengel, 233, going to Christian Wagner. The 58 auto is 125 a spot, so those spots are one card in the set, but all but 18 of the cards are autographed. So somebody's taking home. There are 2 autographed Mickey Mantles in there. We've got a autographed Roger Maris rookie, that kind of stuff. The prepackaged set breaks, you're actually getting between the ones that are available for sale right now are between 8 and 10 cards. So those are working out to either somewhere around $10 to $15 a spot, which is more typical. Spots in this 63 break were 15 a spot. Gil Hodges going to Aaron Hervey. Power Plus, I actually don't have to show you because I upgraded it. It had more wear than was common in the set, so I had to order a nicer one. Didn't get here in time. But Steve Valinsky snagging the Power Plus, which is a great multiplayer card of Banks and Aaron. Stan Musial going to Kevin Kelly. Early notices go out, Brian. It's a good question. Our classic cardboard members, so the little WAP group I showed earlier, they get early access. So usually Tuesday or Wednesday they get access, and then it becomes available for everybody on Friday for a break on Sunday. Some of them take a little bit longer to sell out, like the 58 Auto, if it's got a higher price point. Ron Santo going to Stephen Rice. And then those prepackaged set breaks, they ship, when you buy them. Joe Driver getting the Ed Matthews. But when everything is available to purchase, I send out an email to everybody who's subscribed to the email list. So I also post on Facebook and Twitter, sometimes Instagram, depending on if it likes my pictures or not. Willie Mays going to Christian Wagner. Uh, 58 auto bonus spot for Mark Odenwelder, along with card number 299. Warren Spahn going to Brian Smith. Mr. Spawny Spawn. Mazeroski going to Kelly Engel. Okay, there's our focus. Brooks Robinson, 345. Going to Kevin Casper. Looks like I forgot to pull Yogi. Yogi going to Michael O'Leary. Next hit, Billy Williams going to Michael Pierce. Bob Perkey is accompanied by 58 auto bonus spot for Byron Boyd. Congrats, Byron. Don Drysdale. Going to Charles Anderson. Jim Bunning, 365. Going to Aaron Hervey. Ken Boyer, 375. Going to James DeLong. Ernie Banks is 380. Going to Kevin Kelly. I keep forgetting to reference my little note sheet, but Hank Aaron, 390. Beautiful SGC 6. Going to Terry McCoy. Aaron with 44 home runs, 130 RBIs, 121 runs. All those were National League leading in 1963. Home runs were tied with McCovey at 44. But great card. Michael Pierce snagging a 58 bonus spot. Powell. Oh, there he is. Going to Damon. Rookie trophy. Good looking card. Frank Robinson. Card number 400 going to Gerard. I feel like I had Frank on my list for something, but I guess I don't. I don't see him. No notes about Frank in 63, but great Hall of Famer nonetheless. Mentioned earlier, Dodgers win the World Series in 63. Padres, Drysdale, Koufax, a big reason why. So the Dodgers' big three go into Matthew McClure. There you go, Matthew. Nope, not only baseball, mostly baseball would be accurate. Been trying to dabble more. The football, 73 football break is the one I think you just bought into. And we did a 58 football break a couple of weeks ago. Um, done some vintage basketball breaks and packs as well. So trying to diversify a little bit, but mostly baseball. Bob Gibson going to Yaron. Juan Marichal, 440. Going to Laura and Ed Conrad. Good to see you back in the break tonight, Ed. Marichal had, did he have a good season? I feel like he had a good season. Yeah, tied Koufax 25 wins. Marichal pitched 321 innings. That's right, 58's Jim Brown's rookie year. Speaking of league leaders and wins, Whitey Ford led the American League with 24. Ford going to Mike Susitz. Got a 58 Bowman. 58 Bowman's the second time I've done that. 58 Topps auto spot going to Kevin Casper. I think it's because the last time I did the bonus spots like this, it was that 51 Bowman break we did. Andy Dinger getting the Bill Freehan rookie. Tiger Legend. Tresh going to Christian Wagner. Rookie trophy on the Tresh. Lou Brock going to Mark Odenwalder. Still with the Cubs in 63 Topps. McCovey, mentioned earlier, tied with Hank Aaron for the National League leader. 44 home runs going to Laura Ed Conrad. I actually bought a couple of hockey sets the other day, Steve. I couldn't tell you what they were because I don't, you know me. I just don't know hockey yet. But they were with a couple other sets, so I was like, hey, let's get those. We'll do one at some point. Um, they're not super old. I think one from the 80s maybe, and then one from the 70s. Just it's not a 79 though. It wasn't huge money or anything. Harmon Killebrew going to Michael Wheeler. Nice hit, Michael. Little Killebrew action. Killebrew, no slouch himself in 1963. 45 home runs to lead the American League and all of baseball. All right. Hopping up into the high numbers. Oh, hey, Steve, there's your one of those free spots. You got the Braves team card. All right, Cepedas. 520, going to William Phillips. This Cepeda card is gorgeous, by the way. Like, gorgeous. 7 quality. Very minimal wear there on that bottom edge. Centering solid, not perfect, but solid, and nice clean card. Nellie Fox, going to Kevin Casper. There's some other leaders I haven't mentioned. It wasn't Fox, Aparicio, 40 steals. Maury Wills, 40 steals to lead each league respectively. Well, Clemente's not going to be next. Rose is going to be next. SGC 5 on the Rose, 537. Technically, the Rose in this set wasn't graded. I had this one, which you'd seen me post for sale. I was hoping to get the one from the actual set back before I had to break this, but SGC's taking their sweet time grading cards these days. So, substitute this SGC 5 Rose, which fits pretty well with the whole set. 537. Going to David Carpenter. Huge hit, David. Congrats, man. Getting that Rose rookie. Okay. Why didn't somebody tell me those were off center? All right. 58 auto bonus spots going to Steve Bauman, Patrick Sturgeon. Nice little consolation prizes there, gentlemen. Roberto Clemente is next, going to Greg Ritzer. Greg, you're reading ahead. Rusty Staub is a little bit tougher card. Going to Chad Rasner. Some of these high numbers are worth your price of admission, especially in nice shape. So make sure you pay attention to those. Duke Snyder going to Joe Driver. Yaron snagging the Stargell. Hey, Greg, nice. Always good to hit a need. SGC 7, old label on this Stargell. Centering's the only thing detracting it, though. It's an absolutely sharp card. So nice hit on the Stargell Yaron. 58 auto spot going to Greg, along with Tigers team card, 552. Another tougher rookie card, 558, going to Kevin Casper. Hunt, Moran, Lipsky, and Fall. And the last hit we'll look at is the Murtaugh Pirates manager card going to Kevin Casper as well. But again, some of these high numbers are worth the price of admission, so don't just toss them in the common box at the next card show. All right, let me shuffle a couple of things around, and then we will dig into this 2018 Topps Heritage high number box. Let me check in on sales really quick on the 73 though. 73 football break. Oh yeah, thank you guys for popping in there and grabbing a few spots. That is greatly appreciated. So we're clicking right along. I think we're going to get there before this box is done. Okay, got that. I'll need these and these. Okay. So, if you've never broken a box with us before, I typically do these by the pack. Here, let me pull up the listing really quick just to give us a refresher and to make sure I didn't mess anything up. All right. So yeah, 24 spots. They're 24 packs. Looking for some Otani rookies in here. Plus, there's 3 bonus spots in that 58 auto break. So what we'll do, however many spots you bought, that's how many times your name's in this list. We'll randomize the list. So whoever comes out of the randomizer in spot number 1 will get the contents of pack number 1, which is going to be top left. Pack number 24 is bottom right. We'll work all the way down a column before we move to the next column. So that's the way we do these. So let me shift the view. Oh, and then after we do the whole box break, we'll randomize the list one more time, and the first 3 names on the list will get those 58 bonus spots. All right, so got the list copied. Let's see who lands where on our pack order. Let me shift the view really quick so that's not tiny. Okay, here, and we decided earlier we're randomizing this list 8 times. So 8 randoms coming your way. Here's 1. 24 names in the list. That's a good thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Andrew Goldman is on top. Get those copied and pasted over. All right, here, let's see. Just scroll through so you can see where your name falls if you need a bathroom break or to check in on the football game or something. And then we'll do the 73 football set break after this. But let me shift the view so we can see overhead as well. Okay. Oops. Got our names a little crooked over there, don't we? Okay, so here's the box. 2018 Heritage High Number Hobby Box. 24 packs. See if we can get some Ohtani action. I failed. Okay. So Andrew Goldman's going to be pack number 1. So I've had this box on the shelf since, I think I bought it in 2020. So maybe it's 2021. I don't know. Somewhere in the COVID fog, I was like, I need to buy this and put it away. So it should be good fun. Oh, we'll have to add this to the random list. So we'll have to random that one as well. 50th anniversary top. So original 69 card in here, probably stamped. So we'll randomize that along with those 58s. So whoever comes out in the first 3 will get the 58s, and then whoever comes out 4th will get that bonus 69 card, which is cool. All right, so pack number 1. Andrew Goldman. Let's see what we got. Oops, I just realized those aren't totally in that overhead view. Okay, there we go. You can't see that high number pack, but there, it's on that side. Cool. All right. Profar. Hey, there's an Ohtani, rookie performer, so a little insert rookie. Not a bad way to start the box. So congrats, Andrew. That'd be really cool if there was a Reggie rookie in there. Like, that'd be super cool. Or a Nolan, or, I mean, there are a lot of good options. Take them. Maybe there's a Mantle White letter. Who knows? All right. 1 Ohtani down. See how many more we can find. All right, pack number 2 is Kevin Casper. Gerber, Avila, Bode, Dyson, Giancarlo Stanton, Kingham, Holland, Wonder what they're gonna do with Heritage when they get like into the 80s. Are they gonna keep going? Like, are we gonna have a Heritage one day of 2000? Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just get in my head. Pack 3. This is Andy Dinger. I feel like at some point they got to reset and go back to 52 again. I just don't know. I don't know when they reset. All right, little Acuna rookie to start this pack off. Lucroy, Clippard, Tucker, Granderson, Hellickson, Musgrove. so that was 3, which means next up we've got Robert Corsaro for pack 4. Cozens, Souza, Rodriguez, there's a little Ichiro. Right, little decal edge insert of Joe Mauer. 30 in that insert set, so that's fun. Logan Morrison, Cordero. Okay, pack 5 is next. Patrick Sturgeon. Well, here, we'll just dissect the pack. How about that? Tyler Skaggs, Pujols, Tyler Beatty. Right. Pack 6. This one's for, let's see, pack 5 was Patrick Sturgeon. Pack 6, Andrew Goldman. Perez, McCarthy, Cuthbert, Munoz, JD Martinez. Right, that means pack 7 is next. Pack 7, Kevin Casper. Got a good card on back there. Otero, Boxberger, Musgrave. Oh, those are fun. Miracle of 69. So fun little history cards for the 69 season. Isaiah Kiner Falefa, rookie. There's a good rookie. Juan Soto. Right, and Ryan Mays with pack 8. This is the 1/3 mark. Stripling, Will Smith, Rosario, Shane Green, JD Davis, Seth Lugo. Okay, that puts us a third of the way through. 16 more packs to go. On to the second column, John Lapertosa is pack 9. Nottingham, Tyler O'Neill. There we go. Hammer and Halos with an Ohtani and Trout multiplayer card. Albers, Peralta. Oh, Hammer and Halos. Okay, so Greg, you've got pack 10. Dixon Machado, Tim Beckham, Bellinger, Walden, Koch, Koch, and Vogelbach. Okay, pack 11. John Lapertosa again. Yeah, these packs are super cool. The box sold out faster than anything. Of course, Ohtani helps that. Oh, that's a really cool card. Little clubhouse collection. Seaver, Noah Syndergaard. He numbered out of 69. Romero, Austin Jackson there. I need to get just a little bit bigger sleeve because that's a pretty thick card. Well, I don't have any thicker sleeves handy, so I'll just have to sleeve that one afterward. But let's take a closer look. Well, lost our focus here. There we go. Clubhouse collection, serial numbered 52 out of 69. Tom Seaver. Noah Syndergaard. That's really cool. Pair of gems. These should suit you. Dual collection, dual relic card. Clubhouse collection, dual relic. That's cool. I mean, it says game used here on the front. The back does have the little, like, we're not guaranteed this from any specific game, event, or season, but the front does at least say game used, so I feel pretty good about that. That's a really cool hit, John. I don't know what kind of value it's got. Probably not as much as an Ohtani rookie, but still super cool. Right. Who knows, Greg? You might have something cool in here. Pack 12 for Greg. Oh, and if you're just watching the recording of this view where I'm showing the overhead, I don't have the chat on visible, but I do have a chat on the side because it's a live stream. Just FYI. So you hear me responding to folks' chats. Garrett Cooper. Yu Darvish. Yeah, a couple of dud packs for you, Greg. Sorry, man. Tough way to be on both sides of that cool relic card. But it's a Mets card anyways. You don't want that. Mr. Yankee. All right, Alan Bernitas, pack 13. Yeah, that one tore funny too. I don't want to double funny tear. I don't want to mess up those corners, so we'll just take the top off here. Gleyber Torres. Got a little California dealing now and then, Ohtani rookie. That's fun. So again, an insert card, so not a base rookie. All right, 14, John Lapertosa again. So John with the cool relic. Can he follow it up with something else cool? Austin Barnes, Mike Soroka, Reggie Jackson. That's a fun little highlights insert set. Maria Wrong Angels rookie. Drew Robinson. Okay, 16. Or sorry, not 16, 15. Andrew Goldman. Jay Bruce, Ottavino, Valbuena. I think we'll break it tonight, even if we'll figure it out. Even if we got to give a few more spots away or something, we'll break it tonight, Brian. But I email out results as soon as the broadcast is over, along with a link to the recording, so you can go back and pick up where you left off. So I get it. It's getting late. Oh, we're going to do it, Derek. We're going to do it. Patrick Sturgeon, 17. Yeah, that's a great question, Greg. This is 16. Sorry, 16 for Tony Kuda. 16 for Tony Kuda. Nito rookie. Sechi. Singrani. Severino. So Greg asked why the 18 cards are not autographed in the 58 auto set. Yeah, some of them are like there are only one or two or three known to exist. And I'm not just talking PSA Pops. I'm talking like some of these guys passed away like in 1959. And so just autos are really tough. And it's one of those like, could I have tried to go and finish it? Yes. But some of those guys that, they're just so few autographs out there, you're ending up paying $500-600, maybe even $1,000 for a couple of them, of guys that are really tough. One of them's Clemente. There's some Clementes out there, but the Clemente's a massive card. And so adding those other cards would have just brought the price point up way too high. So it's still a complete set, and you still get a little consolation prize of some extra set break credit if you hit those, but that's why. But yeah, no, even the multiples guys, like there's two Mantles, they're both autographed. Two Mays, they're both autographed. So it, it's not the big guys other than the Clemente that are missing. All right, 2/3 of the way through this box. Patrick Sturgeon's up next. Peralta, Carver. There's a Scott Kingery on the Decal Edge insert. Kana, Meadows. I guess if I'm not going to keep some of you up past your bedtime, I gotta quit jabbering though. All right, 18, Aaron Hervey. $19, John Lapertosa. Giriel rookie. Tuve insert. Goodrum, Gentry. Aaron Hervey, spot 20. Panda. There's an Ohtani. So very nice hit for you, Aaron. Solid centering. Solid card. Cool stuff. All right, 21. We got Brian Smith. Adames. Hirano. I appreciate a good Christmas card, that's for sure. Okay, I thought that one looked. So the Nunez here is a short print. You can tell by looking at the little codes if you've never opened much of this. They're super tiny though. Gotta have a good light. And I certainly have to have my contacts in. Okay, Andrew Goldman, 22. EJ Mentor. So a few rookies in that pack. Not the rookies we're looking for, but 2 packs left. Andy Dinger. See if we can find something else cool hiding in the end of this box. Guzman. Boston Bashers. That's fun. Bats and Devers. Kingery. Chase Utley. Right. Last. Whoops. Regular pack. for Eric Holmes in spot 24. Axford, Brock Holt. It's another one that looks like it's Piddle. The Holt looks like it's probably a short print, but nope. Well, no, I'm looking at it backwards. Yeah, no, it's not. Just it's the Matt Kemp that's the short print in this one. Okay, cool. But yeah, you can check those codes. I didn't check them all. Just when I saw a picture that looked weird. All right, so we still need to do one more random to see who gets the 358 auto bonus spots. Let me shift back. And we'll also see who gets the 69 card. All right, so we're going to randomize this list one more time. The first three are 58 Topps autos, and then the fourth one will be whatever's in this bonus pack. All right, so we've got Alan Bernitas, Andy Dinger, Andrew Goldman getting those 58 bonus spots, and Andy Dinger getting that. Okay. Okay. So let me shift back really quick. We can see what Andy snagged in his high number pack here. So one original 1969 Topps card inside. Not to be sold as an individual pack. There you go. Whoops. Yeah, it's not a good number. Sorry, Andy. Not anything big, but it's cool. So it's got the little gold foil 50th anniversary stamp. Woody Fryman, card number 51. I like that that's an extra little pack. That's fun. Okay. Let me shift my view back and let's look and see where things are with this football break, because I want to break it. So let's see how close we are. Okay, not quite as close as I had hoped and dreamed. So here, I'll pull it up over here so you guys can see. Okay, 49 spots left. I think that's close enough. We're gonna do this. All right. So let me update my spreadsheet, and then we'll give away some more spots here to those of you who bought in, and we'll bust this one tonight. But I need to make sure I get all of you in who bought in over the last little bit. So 29, 896. Pardon me while I mumble to myself. I gotta export y'all's names and how many spots you got. All right. Let's see. So that's another 64. So thank y'all for buying those, because that helped me just say yeah, because we got 90% of the way there, and I can make that work. Okay, while that's spinning, let me pull this, not this. This. Okay. Oh, that's not what I needed. I just need those and these. And then I'm going to add these to the list down here. And then we'll figure out how many of these we're giving away. Let me go pull that listing down though, so I don't get mixed up with somebody buying spots. All right, so we got to give 49 of these away. 49 left. Okay, I have too many windows open. All right. So we'll get these added there. That should bring all these to zeros. That's all good. Cool. All right. So what we're going to do is we'll do a quick random first to see who gets the next 49 spots. I just need to pull up this so I can see my screen again. Okay. So let's see. $479 spots sold. Means we got to give 49 away. So what we'll do, well, I mean, you guys are helping me out too, Greg. We're moving some of those 58 auto spots, which is fun, helping us make progress there. And we've never broken a 73 football set before, so it was a little out there. It's a pretty crispy set, which I think you guys will be happy with the cards you get. All right, so we're gonna hit random one more time. The first 49 on here will be getting extra spots. There we go. And I want them to go to you guys who bought in, right? Instead of just some other random way of figuring it out. And I also don't really want to do a stream another night this week. We've got basketball season kicking up, and flag football. So my oldest is playing basketball. My youngest is, oh, that's not where that goes. My youngest is playing flag football, and cross country season's behind us. So it's fun times as we get into new sports. All right. So those are all squared away. Also, congrats to Christian Wagner for winning the free spot on social media. Burl Sports, all three Facebook, Instagram, and X, get in on those free spot giveaways. Our 58 auto bonus spots are pre-highlighted through here. You know, they kind of fall every 50-ish spots or so. And got name it sandwiched there with a couple. So there we go. Let me just filter really quick so we can filter by color and count. Just because I want to make sure I got 12. Yep, 12. That's a good thing. Okay. All right, folks. 528 card set. However many times your name is in this list is how many cards you're going to get. Listen more. List randomizer. All right. We decided at the beginning of the broadcast we're randomizing 8 times. So here's 1. Here's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. All right, Paul Ganem in spot number 1. Now I didn't pull the leaders cards in this one. I just kind of looked through all the Hall of Famers and pulled the ones that I felt like kind of had some strong sales from what I was seeing, strong relative to the $5 buy-in. And so they're even more Hall of Famers than I pulled here. So, I'm sure the Larry Brown, O.J. Simpson's a solid card at spot number 1 for you, Paul, but I didn't pull it. All right, we're going to shift the view. Bookends for Paul. All right, Terry Bradshaw, first graded card, first hit we're looking at. Going to James DeLong. So early Bradshaw, SGC 6. That's pretty sharp looking 6. Little snow foxing on the surface, but overall the card's great. Jim Johnson going to Michael Pierce. George Blanda going to John Lavin. Alan Page going to Greg Ritzer. Let me make those. Here, we don't need as much of the team name and stuff as we need to be able to see the names bigger. Yeah, that's better. Okay, sorry about that. So Greg getting the Alan Page. I like the helmets are off in these, generally speaking. because it makes the ones where there are more action shots pop a little better. Deacon Jones going to Kevin Casper. Eugene Upshaw, card number 50 for Galen Oda. Galen also snagging a 58 auto bonus spot. Rand Tarkington going to James DeLong. So here's what I mean, like, that Tarkington card looks awesome. It's a great photograph. It just and so there are a few more like this as we go through where it's like, oh wow, that card really pops. Like the Larry Zonka is one of them. And I think part of the reason it pops is because the others are just kind of posed portraits. Odenwelder gets the Lance Allworth. Art Shell is 77. Rookie card here for Shell. Going to Alan Bernitas. Here's that Zonka. Just a great action shot. Like that card. Card number 100. It's also one of the few horizontal cards in the set. Going to Paul Ganem. Nice, Paul. Hey, there's a 58 auto bonus spot for Derek Peaster. Nice little bonus pickup for you, Derek. Rayfield Wright. Going to Josh Schwader. Cool card, Josh. Nope, not Bob Brown yet. We're going to look at the Jack Ham rookie first. 115. Going to Jim Peddle. SGC 6. Nice Ham rookie. Bob Brown, 160. I think we've got a 58 bonus before we get there. Yep. Going to James DeLong. Then Bob Brown going to Matthew Connor. Not posed. Snuck a portrait on the sideline. Curly Culp going to Matthew Connor. Rookie card there. Ken Riley, 171, going to Christian Wagner, Bengals rookie. Right. So we'll pop up here for the next 58 Bowman bonus. Oh, 58 Bowman, third time. Okay. 58 Topps bonus for Jason Shepard. Then we got Herb Adderley at 243. So another good ways before we get to him. Going to James DeLong. Those sideburns are incredible. Did I not pull the Franco Harris? I should have. But it does not look like I did. Franco should have been. Yeah, he spun number 89 for Paul Ganem. Paul with a huge break. Can't believe I didn't pull the Franco. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Franco's such a cool card too. Bummer. Um, but great hit, Paul. Look at John Riggins next. 245. On to Robert Pellegrino. I was hoping Franco was just out of order, so maybe we'll run into him, but I don't see him here. Pat Sullivan, rookie, going to Christian Wagner. Now, of course, I don't forget my Auburn Heisman Trophy winner. No, you're totally good, Galen. I should have pulled the Franco Harris, and it threw me off that he's not in the stack here. So, but we'll make sure he gets to Paul safe and sound. Sullivan, War Eagle. I mean, Christian, he's not a huge hit, but if somebody collects Heisman Trophy winners or an Auburn fan, it's a it's a good card. Walt Sweeney comes with a 58 auto bonus spot. That one's for you, Derek. So Derek picking up a couple of 58 spots already. The Joe Green's a cool card, 280. Going to James DeLong. I love the perspective on that card. Makes him seem larger than life, which he kind of was. All right, we'll jump up a ways. Namath's the next hit we're going to look at, but there's some other Hall of Famers sprinkled through here. But man, did I not pull the Butkus either? I got a feeling I got another little stack of stars somewhere that. Anyways, Butkus is obviously a good hit. Going to James DeLong. That's what happens when I'm running around like a crazy person getting ready for these broadcasts. Yeah, those mutton chops. James also gets a 58 auto spot. We'll probably have one more 58 auto spot before we get to that Namath, who's sandwiched by 58 auto spots. Kevin Casper getting a 58 auto there with card 347. There's Namath for James DeLong. Nice little stretch there for you, James. Namath with his so this is one of those funny words. So in the South we would call that a toboggan, but some of you would be like, "That's not a toboggan. That's a toboggan's what you go sledding in." But fun Namath card. We got 58 auto spots going to Robert and Alan. See, I'll even show, Alabama quarterbacks. We'll look at the Ken Stabler next. Should be another 58 spot first. One for Kevin Casper. Okay, stocking cap. Okay, that makes sense. 487. Going to Jake Gebhardt. In college, I took a structure of modern English course, and one of the books we read was totally around like regionalisms for different words. Like Um, and they had all these really cool maps about like what different regions of America called, you know, some things that have different words like Coke versus soda versus pop. Um, not to debate a right or wrong here, right? Just okay, here's some cards that were out of order. This explains some of this, but it's still not all of them. All right. So we'll back up a little ways and then we'll pop back up here. Yep, Beanie, that's another one. That's good. All right, we're going all the way back to 289. Floyd Little going to Joe Driver. Bob Greasy to Derek Peaster. Derek, you're making out okay in this one. Here's that Butkus switch. I was like, man, I know I pulled this card because it's another cool photo. Butkus breaking through the line there. This is not a fun play for the Packers. Lynn Dawson's 335. Going to John Lavin. Steve Traplin getting the Jack Youngblood. It's rookie card for Youngblood there. Pretty solid one for the All Hall of Fame rookie collection. Let's see, I got the Jim Plunkett pulled here for Christian Wagner. All right, now we can go all the way back up to where we were in the 400s. So we got a bonus spot for Kevin Casper. Got Johnny Unitas here to show you for John Storms. John Lavin getting the Jim Auto. Head ball coach Steve Spurrier going to Derek Peaster. I feel like he just looks the same. Always. O.J. Simpson, 500. Oops. Going to James DeLong. OJ's another great action shot. That's a good card. 58 auto bonus spot going to Robert Pellegrino. Paul Warfield going to Kevin Casper. Jackie Smith going to Mark Odenwelder. Then we got another 58 auto bonus spot for Aaron Hervey. Nice, Aaron. I know I was jumping back and forth, so I'm going to filter this really quick. Make sure we show that social free spot for oh, I'm filtering the wrong column. Okay. So Christian, your free spot netted you and Al Matthews. Okay, now we want to filter this side to show off our 58 Bowman, 58 Bowman, number 4th time. Okay. So there are our 58 Topps Auto bonus spot winners. Do make sure that you check out that 58 auto break. It's super cool. Tons of really cool cards. I still owe you all a video where I show you some of those cool cards that you might not even know are super cool cards. So there's some good stuff there, no doubt about it. Before we go, I found 3 other cards that I got to show you. Okay, one of them is the Franco with another toboggan or beanie or whatever you want to call him. There's the Franco. It's like I know that I've got the Franco and the Staubach around here. Staubach to clear this filter. Okay, Staubach's 475. Also going to Derek. So nice hit there, Derek. And then the Dan Deerdorf is a good card as well. Deerdorf is a rookie card. Going to Jason Shepard. All right, folks. But that's what I got for now. If my grading order makes some movement, we might do a 69 break this week. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to pivot and probably do a 64 because I got a 64 on hand that is ready to be broken. So we can do that one and work in some bonus spots there. So yeah, that's all we got. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you buying in. I'll get all the results posted here shortly.